It was a quiet Wednesday evening when Jennifer decided to hit the gym for a late-night workout. The gym, located in the heart of the city, was her sanctuary. With the usual crowd gone, she relished the solitude. As she entered, she noticed the lady at the front desk was missing. The gym felt unusually empty, but she shrugged it off, eager to start her routine. Jennifer started with some cardio, the sound of her feet hitting the treadmill echoing in the large, vacant space. After a while, she moved to the weights section. The sense of being watched began to creep over her, an uncomfortable prickling at the back of her neck. She paused, looking around the gym, but saw nothing unusual. Dismissing the feeling, she continued her workout. However, the unease grew stronger, gnawing at her. She decided to finish early and headed towards the locker room. The silence was oppressive, broken only by her footsteps. Suddenly, the lights flickered and went out, plunging the room into darkness. Jennifer's breath caught in her throat. She fumbled for her phone, turning on the flashlight. The beam of light revealed the empty lockers. She moved quickly, grabbing her things, but then she heard a faint, almost imperceptible sound, like someone trying to muffle their footsteps. Her heart pounded in her chest. Realizing something was terribly wrong, she hid under a bench, pressing herself against the cold floor. She saw the feet of the stalker moving slowly through the gym, a rod in his hand. Jennifer's tears welled up, and she bit her lip to keep from sobbing aloud. The stalker's footsteps echoed menacingly as he checked the bathrooms. Seizing the moment, Jennifer slipped out from under the bench and made her way to the pool area. The pool was eerily still, the water reflecting the dim light. She slipped into the pool, hoping the water would hide her. Little did she know, the stalker saw her slipping into the pool and pretended not to notice. Jennifer stayed underwater, heart pounding in her ears. When she resurfaced, gasping for air, she saw the stalker standing in front of her. Panic surged through her, and she jumped back into the pool. The stalker followed, but as Jennifer was an excellent swimmer, she swam fast and exited the pool before him. Her relief was short-lived as she slipped on the wet ground, falling hard. The stalker struggled to exit the pool, his heavy clothes weighing him down. He groaned in frustration. As she got up and tried to run, she heard his eerie laughter echoing through the gym. Jennifer's heart raced as she spotted the storage room. She darted inside, locking the door behind her. Desperate, she found a small window and climbed out, jumping to the ground below. She landed awkwardly, pain shooting through her ankle. She struggled to walk, every step a battle, but she forced herself to keep moving towards her car. Reaching her car, she fumbled with the keys, finally getting in. She locked the doors, started the engine, and sped away. Relief washed over her as she drove through the city streets, putting distance between herself and the gym. When she reached home, she burst into tears, the terror of the night overwhelming her. She told everything to her father, who immediately called the police. When the police arrived at the gym, they discovered the front desk lady was missing, and her family was also worried about her. The gym's security cameras had their data deleted, leaving no evidence of what transpired. Jennifer felt a momentary relief, but knew she would never feel truly safe again. She decided never to go to the gym at night again. As she settled in for the night, exhausted and still shaken, she felt a lingering unease. The adrenaline began to wear off, and she sobbed until she fell into an uneasy sleep. In the middle of the night, Jennifer awoke to a soft scraping sound. Her heart leapt into her throat as she realized it was coming from her bedroom window. She turned her head slowly, dread pooling in her stomach. The shadowy figure of the stalker was there, trying to pry the window open. Tears streamed down her face as she stifled a scream, her body trembling uncontrollably. She bolted from her bed, her breath coming in ragged gasps, and ran to her parents' room. She burst through the door, sobbing uncontrollably. Her father jumped out of bed, alarmed, and rushed to her room. As Jennifer huddled with her mother, shaking and crying, she heard a scuffle from her room. Her father returned, pale and shaken, holding a bag the stalker had dropped. Inside were sinister items, duct tape, rope, and a knife. Jennifer's blood ran cold. The realization of the stalker's intentions left her in utter shock. The police were called again, but there was no proper evidence to trace the stalker. The police assured Jennifer and her family that they would increase patrolling in the area. They also revealed that the front desk lady's body had been found in one of the gym's bathroom stalls. They were actively looking for the killer. Jennifer knew she would never feel safe again. The events of that night haunted her, and she realized the nightmare was far from over. Thank you for joining us for this spine-chilling story. Remember, always be aware of your surroundings, especially when you're alone. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe, like, and comment. Your support helps us bring you more thrilling tales. Until next time, stay safe.